This is a card trick by Meir Yedid called Cardinal cards. I've got 7 cards here, and if you'll notice, the cards have identical backs. Of course, there's nothing unusual about that. If you go buy a new deck of cards, the cards will have identical backs. Unless you're buying some kind of an unusual, maybe collectible card deck that might have something different about them. But usually they're all identical on the backs. But what's unusual about this is all the face cards are the same. These are all the Queen of Diamonds. Now, I actually had to go buy 7 decks of cards to put this packet together, and it was rather expensive. But I did it just for you to show you this wonderful card trick. Now, we're going to lay 3 of these queens down. I think you can see that there. Let's see. Okay, there. See that? Maybe let's tilt them this way. Give me more room you can see them, I think. Right, like that. Okay, I guess you can see them. And we're going to put 3 more face-to-face to these. Now, a lot of people don't know when cards are manufactured that they're manufactured in layers. There's 3 layers to a card. There's the back layer, the face layer, and then there's a middle layer. And the inner layer, or the middle layer, is what gives the card its strength, and that's the most powerful part of the card. Because if it wasn't for that center layer, this card would be a real flimsy card. You couldn't do much with it. Now, there are ways to separate the layers of a card. You could put it into a glass of water and let it sit there for a while, and the glue would dissolve, and finally the layers will separate probably. But the thing is, though, the card would be useless. There's other ways to do that, to separate the layers. If you take a card and you kind of get a corner like that, and you kind of get a corner, and you kind of tap it like that, and you can start splitting at the corner there a little bit. You can split off one of them layers. That's the face layer. So what that leaves is the back layer and the center layer. If you do that again, just kind of tap the corner and get a little split, and then you can rip off the back layer. Now that leaves us with the center layer called the Cardinal card. Now, like I said, that's the most powerful part of the card. That's where a card gets its strength. In fact, the card is so powerful, this Cardinal card, that if you just lay it on, touch it against other cards, it turns all the cards into Cardinal cards. If we take this card here and just put the face to the Cardinal card, the face disappears. If we rub that against the Cardinal card, the back disappears. That leaves us with all Cardinal cards. Now it happens real quick. Just like that. And we have Cardinal cards. Let's do that again. We're going to put the face to the Cardinal card, rub it. It turns into a Cardinal card, rub the back. It turns to a Cardinal card. Now, the Cardinal card is so strong that you really don't even have to touch it. You can just hover over that Cardinal card, and the back will disappear on this card. If we take it, turn it over, and rub the face against the Cardinal card, the face disappears. When we started, we had 7 cards with identical backs. And now we have all Cardinal cards. We had 7 cards with identical faces. They also had identical faces, but now we've got all Cardinal cards. And that leaves us with just Cardinal cards. And that's the power that a Cardinal card has. And if you enjoyed this, you can still purchase this if you like it from Meir Yedid on his website. And it's a pretty cool card trick. And thank you for watching. Appreciate it.